Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I am Ashish Narang, as you all know, and I welcome you on my channel Growing Professional. As you all know, आप सबको पता है मैं हर वीक एक गेस्ट को लेके आता हूँ अपनी पॉडकास्ट द ग्रोइंग प्रोफेशनल शो के लिए. एंड आज मेरे साथ हैं वन ऑफ माय वेरी गुड फ्रेंड Ali Al Ahmed. He is from Dubai and he works for a bank. And good thing about him is he has recently authored a book. He has authored the book The Career Mastery. एक्चुअली वी ऑल नो कुछ लोग अपने करियर में बहुत अच्छा करते हैं, कुछ लोग सफर करते हैं, कुछ लोगों की प्रोग्रेस बहुत जल्दी हो जाती है, कुछ लोग स्टक अप हो जाते हैं. सो क्या सक्सेसफुल लोग करते हैं और क्या वो लोग जो उतना सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो पाते उन लोगों के साथ क्या प्रॉब्लम्स रहती हैं, ये सब चीजें अली ने अपनी बुक में कवर की हैं. राइट. सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम लेट्स welcome Ali on the show, and I welcome Tapesh. Thank you so much for joining us as an audience. And अभी सभी ऑडियंस के लिए मैं इनिशियली मैं बता रहा हूँ कि इसमें एक हम लोग बुक का गिव अवे भी कर रहे हैं. वी विल बी गिविंग अवे some number of books to the people who will be most engaged. So stay with us till the last end of the podcast, and we really hope that you will enjoy and you will learn great insights about the career mastery. So let's welcome Ali on the show. Hi Ali, how are you doing?
Hello Ashish, great, fantastic. First of all, thanks to you for giving me this opportunity to come here. First time, though I'm a YouTuber as well on my channel Ali Al Ahmed PMP.
Yes.
This is the first time I'm doing anything like live, so
Great.
it's a great
So
thing. Thanks
first
for this
time you have
opportunity.
it's the first time that you have authored a book as well. So first of all, many congratulations to you. So
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
happy. I'm so happy for you that you have done such a wonderful work. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Many things are happening for the first time. The book, the live thing, the interview. First time so I'm doing an interview on YouTube also. So yeah.
Wow, great. So Ali, as I was introducing to my audience, कि कुछ लोग
Yeah.
अपने करियर में बहुत ज्यादा प्रोग्रेस कर जाते हैं. They progress very fast. कुछ लोग
Yes.
stuck up हो जाते हैं. So you have observed, you have done so many experiments, you have talked to so many people while writing the book. So what are your
True.
observation? ऐसा क्यों होता है कि कुछ लोगों को सक्सेस, लोग बोलते हैं ओवरनाइट सक्सेस मिल गई और कुछ लोग थ्रू आउट द लाइफ स्ट्रगल करते रहते हैं?
Yes. First thing, I do not think, मुझे नहीं लगता है overnight success ऐसा कुछ होता है, unless it is something about party हो रही है.
Right.
Yes. So, but in career and professional career, things like it's not overnight success. But let me tell you something. Like when I go to the office early in the morning, I take a highway.
Right.
So on few days, it will be very foggy. It will be a very foggy weather. So I cannot really see. It's not clear to me. The road is not clear to me. So what
Right.
I do is that I follow the car which is in front of me,
Mhm.
right? So I go with his speed. When he does brake, I do brake. So I follow him. And the other cars that are behind me, what they do is that they follow me, right?
Right.
I don't tell that my life, my rules, and go at whichever speed I want. Why? Because things are not clear.
Right.
So even our professional career journey, especially once we do the graduation and once we step up into the corporate world, many things are not clear. At least maybe for the first 10 years, things won't be clear to us. So the people who leaders, they listen to their guidance, they follow the right practices. They are the people who can actually go ahead in their professional career journey. If they don't follow, if they deviate from the, let's say, from the road, right? If they don't follow the tracks of the people who are leading, then they cannot lead. So I think by following practices of many people, that is how I went ahead. So this example relates to the career life as well. It's
Right.
blur, a lot of fog. We need clearance. We need someone like Guru to take us from darkness to light. So we need to follow the one who is going ahead, who is proceeding, who is going ahead. We need to follow him. So that's what
Great.
I did in many ways. Yeah.
Right. So what inspired you? You are doing great in your job. You are getting progress. But what inspired you? What was the reason, or I can say motive behind writing a book and specifically on career mastery?
Yes. So my career, let's say, is now for a total of 7 to 8 years, right? If we go, like, let's say, point by point, or let's say video by video, so there are many videos and there are many experiences. But to
Right,
sum up all of that into one book, sharing my best of my experience on till wherever I reached in my professional career journey, I thought to write a book. And in that book, so this book that I wrote is divided into three parts. One is
right,
on how to find the right job, one is on how to perform in the initial years of a career, and the third is on how to advance your career. So I thought that
great,
let me put all of this stuff in a book and design it in a very easy story writing way, wherein a person can benefit by just taking one book and getting to know the best experiences, which I transformed into the best practices in one single book. So yeah, I had this thing in my mind to do, so I did.
right. So before going forward, I would request you to show the book to the audience who are watching
Oh
this live
yeah,
stream.
sure. I
So
kept
will
a book with
so
me here.
they are more excited about what they. Ali, can you show the book again? Actually, I'm
Yeah,
shifting
yeah.
the once or twice, one screen or two screens, so that you can get
Oh,
more.
okay. I think, yeah.
Very nice, very nicely designed cover, and I hope like it is having very good value in the book. So next question I want
Sure.
to ask you from readers point of view, what they
Yeah.
can expect in this book, what content has been written, as you have generalized that there are three categories. Tell us little
True.
more about it.
Yeah. So let's say that we know that currently the unemployment is at the, let's say, the highest rate since 2020. There are many people who are looking for jobs and applying for n number of jobs. I was in their position at least two times in my life when I was jobless and looking for a job. So we know the struggle. Now, since we have jobs, we do not know the pain, but the ones who do not have jobs were doing well, but they made redundant, because the need at that time wasn't there. So they know the pain that is there. So the part one is covering on how to find the right jobs, and we also discuss in the book on the modern practices, so that we
Mhm.
know what are the right steps we do instead of just blindly going and applying at any jobs in which we think that we would be doing great at that.
Right.
If we specifically apply for those jobs in which we find ourselves interested to do, uh, and that we are meeting those skills, it will actually make higher chances for us to get the job, and it will save our time and the HR's time. I go to LinkedIn, I see one job, I see, like, 400 applications already. So if somebody
Yes.
wants to apply, he would already be demotivated. He'll be like, let it be. There's no chance. He might be qualified,
Uh-huh.
but the numbers would be scaring even a qualified person.
Right.
So the chapter one discusses about the right practices to get the right job, the desired job. Uh, Chapter two is on how to perform in the initial years of your career. There are many, till today, I go to LinkedIn and I read, there are many people who tell you that if you want to be successful in their professional career, you have to go through a grind wherein you sacrifice many things, work for 12 hours, 14 hours. But that is all, it's not mandatory to go through such a difficult time in your life, because that will lead to into a bad habit of, sitting at office. And these days, the problem is that we take pride when we sit late, or when we work for 12 hours. They'll be like, that person, boss, he sat till 8 p.m. yesterday, or this person 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
Right.
And if the time is just till 5 p.m., like 8 to 5 job or 9 to 5 job. So that was on the chapter, sorry, the part two, that is on how can we perform good in the initial years of career and avoid following the wrong practices. The part three is on how to advance your career in this I have shared the my ideas on how can we be subject matter experts, on how can networking help us, on how can we get jobs internally within the company, and also externally how can we get offers, let's say even at a time that we didn't apply for jobs. So this is covered in the part 3 of the book.
Right. Perfect. So next question I want to ask you that is coming from one of the audience. Like,
Yeah.
what is crucial factor to advance in the career? Actually, what happens sometimes people work in the same company for a long time, but they do not get promoted. What they should do?
Yeah. Many times it happens, even when I speak to people, they would complain that, my salary is low. So let's say that he is making $1,000 per month. So he would tell that I'm not getting a promotion because the market condition is not right, or maybe the HR department is not good, or something like that. I'm working since, let's say, 5 years and having the same amount of salary. But in the same company, there are staff who are earning $10,000 per month, right? So there are people who are being paid more than him. There are people who are in way senior positions than him. The common problem in many people is that they only count on the years of experience that they have. So they would tell that I'm doing this job since 5 years, since 10 years. So in
Right.
my book, I have designed a way that should be in our mind that we need to develop in 4 factors, not just in 1 factor. So one factor is experience, but 3 more factors are there. So we need to also build our skills, our knowledge, and our network. By knowledge, we mean continuous learning. By skills, we mean that we need to build our skills and learn new skills. And by networking, yes, we should expand our network. We should get to know more people so that we get the opportunity not just to land job and get promotions, but also to learn more from different people who are actually experts in their fields. And through them, we can be experts in that. So if we
Right.
develop on these
Absolutely.
four
Great. Great
factors, we can
advice.
actually, yeah, get a promotion.
Great advice. I would say. So, from where the people can get the book? From where, for example, this is my book, Learner to Earner. This is available
Yeah,
with me. This is available on Amazon. This is available on different
yes,
like online platforms. But how
yes,
about your career mastery book? From where
true.
people can get that book?
Okay, so my book, The Career Mastery, this is available on Kindle, Kindle KDP, Amazon. I actually encourage people to go for the e-book so that from different parts of the world they can have access to the book and read it online and save a copy. So that's really convenient, and that's the modern way.
Right.
They can also order for a paperback book from Amazon. So this will be printed and delivered to them. And in Dubai, we in different bookshops slowly, like it's just 1 week since I launched my book. So in different bookshops, I'm keeping the books. Till now, it's just one bookshop in a mall which has. But in different bookshops, we'll be having. But of course, not in India for now. So yes, I encourage people to go and read the ebook available on KDP Amazon.
Right. Great. Great. So, one another question I want to ask you. One way is that you have written a book that gives guidance to the job seekers how they can advance in their career. But what
True.
else? Like what other ways you help job seekers to get good opportunities? Do you conduct
Well,
some training programs? Do you have some other
I
resources that you share? Maybe you would like to tell the audience about your YouTube channel.
true. Uh, uh, I actually do not conduct training programs for now. But on YouTube, I make learning videos. So in these learning videos, we speak about getting jobs, we speak about self development, and also about many topics on leadership and finance and different topics. So we do not go into the, let's say, I don't know if I should term it as the narrow subject of just job finding, but overall development of a person, which will help him in his career. So in a broader term, I think I'm helping people through YouTube and through my LinkedIn posts. If people follow me, follow the people that I follow, such as you, so I think they get quite a good value, and
Right.
uh, that really helps.
Right. True. True. So, how was your book writing journey? Like, oh, you had a plan to write a book. You were thinking it from long time. but how smooth it was, or it was a roller coaster journey. Tell our audience about your book writing journey.
Yeah, I remember when I spoke to you, and I think I started this on 1 October 2020. So October, November, December, by Jan mid, I think I was done with the book writing. So it was a 100-day journey, let's say. When I started writing the book, all what I knew was that I wanted to write a book. How to write it, how to do the brain writing, how to brainstorm, how to put the ideas. I literally had no clues. So what I used to do is that I used to note what are the best experiences of my life and write it down on a Word document, or write it, or physically write it on a book. So I used to write my ideas, but I didn't know how to put it in a way that, let's say, in a storytelling way. So I had few experiences which I wrote it down. But when it comes to chapters, when it comes to the way we should actually write and conclude and reference to something and link to something, things are not clear to me. So yes, then when I approached you, and we began with mind map, right? We thought of a central idea, and we thought on the sub points, and that way ideas started to form in my mind. So what I want to tell you is that I knew I wanted to do it, but how to do it, how to complete this project, I was not clear on all of these points. But by time we went through different challenges and got this sorted. Even after writing the book, when we had to publish it on Amazon and have the ebook in place and have the account registration with Amazon, and also the, let's say, the government approvals, the ISBN code, different printing and publishing approvals and everything. Like, all this was a new journey to me. Self-publishing books, so there's no publisher who was involved in this. So at every stage, you helped me. So things got clear basically. But at first, I didn't have it.
Great.
Yeah,
So, if you like to give our audience an idea, how helpful Ashish was to you from day one to day, like the day you had your book in your hand.
true. Let me just think of it. When I wanted to start, Uh, I thought that it would be a simple journey actually. So I bought a fresh book. I started writing my ideas into it, not my ideas, my experiences. That this happened in my life. I took this step, so this thing went right, and all of that. But I was not able to form ideas on how to write the book. So first thing that Ashish helped me was mind mapping. So we have a central idea and different parts of what we want to cover in the book. Helped me in that. He helped me to brainstorm. He helped me to actually, he was the one who told me that early in your book you should have quotes written, and that was his idea into the book. So we have quotes in the book, and we had chapters which were like looking too many to me, so we had to align it like part by part, so that a reader, in case he's not interested in any specific part, he can jump to the next part. uh, he also helped me to, let's say, design the book, to format the book, uh, and then once we were done with the formatting part, I believe we were working to have it grammarly checked, so that was done. And it took almost 100 days of journey to actually keep writing and keep correcting, because if you would not correct me in writing the book, my book will go like this fat, and today it's actually this thin. The time to read the book is 2 hours. So in 2 hours, you can get value of what I learned in 7 years. So he helped me to actually compress it and have only the best of the best information that is required, non-boring information basically, have in the book, so that people can get much of benefit in less of time and implement it in their life. After writing completion
One
of the writing, he helped me a lot with getting it published on Amazon, checking if the title was already registered by someone else or no. When I first made my book cover, it was looking so ugly, and I thought that it was looking great. So when I shared him, He told to me, "What is this?" It does not give a wow effect, and also he told me to actually turn the color into gray, and then this was yellow, so yellow looks bit attractive with the gray, and then the blue suit and the white shirt and taking the photo with a photographer. All of this was his ideas, and his imagination is great. Like, without looking at the final thing, he can guess things in his mind. That's why I always call him man of solutions. So you, I have any problem, I just send him a WhatsApp note, voice note, and he tells me, try doing it this way, try doing it that way. And by taking his ideas, I used to speak to the designer, I used to speak to the editor. So there are other people also who are involved on a very short term project basis to get the book done. But the ideas were most of Ashish's ideas, that get it this way, get it formatted in that way, keep the size of book like this, don't keep it A4. So much of his ideas were there when it comes to book writing. I thought it was a simple journey. It was not at all a simple journey. Took quite good effort, and we have a good result. At the end of it, the result is great.
The result is good, so everything is good. One more thing I want to ask you is, uh, you have paid me some money as well for all the consulting and everything. So,
Yeah.
did you got the value out of it? Like how much value you got out of it?
Yeah, actually, out of my experience of speaking with people, I think in some 4 5 minutes of time, I can judge a person by the way he speaks and by the way he shares ideas. So we agreed on an amount to be paid initially, the 50 percentage of the amount, and
Don't
balance
tell
50%.
the
Sorry,
don't give the amount to the audience. So that's
no, no,
between
I'm
us. Yeah,
no, no, I'm
yeah,
just saying the
yeah.
percentage. So
Yeah.
50 percentage when we start, and 50 percentage when we complete the project of book writing. But when I spoke to you, I got to know you are an author and you wrote a book. And not just from that point of view, when I speak to you, when you share ideas, I got to know that you're the best man for this. So I just, before starting the work, I paid you the 100 percentage of the amount, with complete confidence that this person is actually going to pull me out of trouble and help me aligned with this project. So it was worth the value. I think if you have this going ongoing for many others, for many people who want to be others, I think they all will benefit a lot from you, and you can definitely charge them for that. So it's worth the value, basically, from the beginning to end, from brain writing to getting it published on Amazon, and everything in between. You have covered it until date. You're helping me on that, so it's worth the value. Yes.
Thank you so much, Ali. And I'm pretty sure the readers will definitely love your book, and you will get a lot more. It's not only about the book, but
Yeah.
the value you are creating through the book, the impact you want to create, the help you want to do to the job seekers. The
True.
intentions matters a lot. I know, like,
True.
you are not going to be a bookseller. You don't want to sell your book to everybody. That's not the
Mhm.
motive behind it. The motive is
True. True.
you
Exactly.
to help people grow in their careers. And I wish
Yes.
through this week, this effort, lot more people are going to get benefited from you. And
True.
I also want to share with the audience. Ali has his YouTube channel, as we were already discussing with you. The link of the channel we are sharing somewhere here or there. Like, you will find the link. You can one place there will be my channel, another place will be Ali's channel. Do subscribe to his channel. You have already subscribed to my channel, and I highly recommend go and subscribe to his channel as well, so you can get connected with him. You can also follow him on LinkedIn. He's very active, and LinkedIn is a very professional platform, and he keeps on sharing very value added articles out there. So go and follow him and connect with him. And the link of the book from Amazon is given below for hard copy and Kindle version. Both the links are given in the description box. We encourage you to go for Kindle book, because whenever you are traveling, you cannot carry all this big number of books with you, but
Right.
you always carry your mobile phone. So if you have a Kindle mobile app downloaded, you can access anytime throughout the life. So it's good way to and again, it saves some money as well for you. Yes, book is not that costly, definitely, but definitely it saves. If you're going with the Kindle version, it saves you more money on that as well. So go
True.
and why. So, as we can see that Tapesh has done a comment. So, one book giveaway is going to Tapesh, and one we can
Tapesh.
see some more people live on the stream. So, if you can comment anything and if you put a like, then one book will go to you. That's absolutely free of cost, and it's almost 5:30, and how many comments we get till 6:30 based on 6:30 today, 6th of March. So how many comments we get, we'll select from those commenters for the free book giveaways. So Tapesh, congratulations, you have got a book. And the people who are live joining, who are watching this live, they can put a comment and claim their copy now, or you have time till 6:30 maximum. By 6:30 you put a comment and you will get a book delivered to you in your email. Like we will connect to you and tell you how you can get the copy. You don't need to pay anything. You don't need to pay even a single penny. It will be free of cost. A beautiful gift from Ali, directly from the author to you. It will be fantastic. You will learn a lot from this book, because I have moderated. I have helped him out. I have read the book maybe 7 8 times, so I know what good content this book has. So in fact, more than 10 times I have read this book. I have not read my books this many times. How many times I have read your book? So it has fantastic content, very structured way, very easy to understand language. Even if you don't know English very well, if you have very basic knowledge of English, then also this book is good for you. It's a good read,
True.
and in fact, if you want to start your reading habit and want looking for a book from where you can start reading, this is the book.
True.
Go.
One point that I want to add, Ashish, is that we usually read books, let's say story books, and we read it, but we don't implement it anywhere. My whole advice to anyone who is watching this video or will watch it once it's on YouTube again, posted, that once you read the book, don't just gather the information and the knowledge, but make sure to implement it. Because they say, success is when opportunity meets preparation. So you
Right.
need to get the knowledge and start working on the implementation process so that you make yourself prepared. Many
Right.
people even in India, they would tell, apna time aayega. But the time will come, is the opportunity will come. But if you are not prepared, then you would not be successful. So utilize your time in gaining the information and implementing it so that you would as well have a successful career.
Right. Perfect. Perfect, Ali. So it was very wonderful having you on the show. This was the first live podcast that I have done, because it was a very great occasion. Actually, I would say that you are my first mentee who has written book under my guidance. So it was
Thank
first
you.
live dedicatedly for you. Otherwise, what I do uh, recordings, and then I post
Records.
after some time, after some editing. So the purpose was to bring out the best out of you, because you have written a book. So because it is more authentic, more clear to the audience that what efforts you have put in, and definitely your efforts will pay off, and it will definitely help many job seekers. So thank you so much, Ali, for joining me on the show. It was very
Thank
wonderful
you.
to be here, and I wish
Thank
you the
you, Ashish.
best for your future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ashish. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Bye bye. Take care.
Take care.
So this was Ali who joined me for the podcast, the Growing Professional Show. As you all know, that he has done so much of effort to help you out to get a better job. As I shared, the link of the book is given in description box. Go and check it out and buy the book. It's very low cost book, and if you comment by 6:30 today, you will get this book copy free of cost. So again, I'm telling you, if you have not subscribed the channel, you will get the link to subscribe here or here. Maybe here, like two places you may get the link to subscribe. One side is my link, another side is Ali's link. Do subscribe the channel and share this video to somebody who is looking for a job. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. See you next time with a new guest. Bye bye.